Hello everyone, we are from Group 2 and today we are going to explain about cooperation and implication, Part 2. Next. So here the group members, Putri Tariza, Adinda Salwa, Anastasia Amanda, Amanda Putri, Aruni, Puan Enva, Abraham Kristariana, Bagas Respati, Maulia Ayu, Panji Alzar, and Hana Ili. Next. There are four subtopics that we will discuss today. First is scalar implicator, particularized conversational implicator, properties of conversational implicators, and conventional implicators. Next. So, scalar implicator is certain information is always communicated by choosing a word expresses one value from a scale values. Next. Particularly obvious in terms expressing quantity, as shown as in the scale 1-1, terms listed from the highest to lowest: all, most, many, some, few, always, often, and sometimes. Next. When speakers want to produce an utterance, the words from this scale which is informative and truthful, or quantity and quality, as in scale 1-2. I am studying linguistics and I completed some of the required courses. Next. So, some as in 1-2 is mean not all. The point of scalar implicator is when any form in a scale is assorted. The negative of all form higher on the scale is implicated. As in scale 1-1, all, most, and many is higher than some. So pay attention to some of the required courses. Speakers also create other implicators such as not most and not many. Next will be explained by my friend.
Okay, continue from what Manda has already explained. Actually, there are many scalar implicators produced by the use of expressions that are not immediately considered to be part of any scale. Here are the examples in 14a and 14b utterance. First, let's take a look on 14a. It is possible that they were delayed. Actually, in this sentence, the word possible is include on a likelihood scale. So the word possible here is interpreted as implicating not certain. While in 14b, this should be stored in cool place. There are two words which is part of some scale. Should here is a part of obligation scale, while cool is on a coldness scale. Should here implicating not must, while cool is implicating not frozen. And next will be explained by my friend.
And next, one noticeable feature of scalar implicator is that when speakers correct themselves on some detail, as in example 1.5, they typically cancel one of the scalar implicators. I got some of this jewelry in Hong Kong, and actually, I think I got most of it there. The speaker initially implicates plus, not most, by saying some, but then correct herself by actually asserting most.
So I will continue with the next subtopic, particularized conversational implicators. Well, there is a short conversation here. Hey, coming to the wife party tonight? My parents are visiting. So, what comes to your mind after reading the short conversation above? Do you think Tom answered Rick's question? What exactly are particularized conversation indicators in this case? Next, please. Okay, So Tom's response doesn't appear on the surface to adhere to relevance, or a simply relevant will be yes or no. Rick has to draw on some assumed knowledge that one college student in this setting expect another to have. Tom will be spending that evening with his parents, and time spent with parents is quiet, or consequently positive. Tom not at party, because they are far from the most common. Particularized implicators are typically just called implicators, and the next example will be delivered by my friend.
Okay, I will continue. And let's move on to other example. The speaker appears not to adhere to float the maxim of manner. Let's look the example. Where are you going to the dog? Jump to the VET. In the local context of this speaker, the dog is known to recognize the word fat and to hate being taken there. So, Sam elaborate and spell out the message. This implicating to make his dog doesn't know what the answer to the question just asked. So that's why he spelled the word fat in the dialogue. And next, please. Well, in the next example, let's look. Wow, has your boss gone crazy? Let's go get some coffee. In order to perceive the assumption of cooperation, Layla will have to infer some local reason, like the boss is nervy. So that's why she makes an apparently not relevant remarks. And in this implicature, it's basically that Mary can answer the question in that context. And the next will be explained by my friend.
Okay, I will continue, but sorry, I didn't open my camera. In addition to this fairly prosaic example of implicature, there are other more entertaining example like this, like Bert, do you like ice cream? Ernie, is the Pope Catholic? Ernie response does not provide a yes or no answer. Bert must assume that Ernie is being cooperative, so he consider Ernie's Pope question, and clearly the answer is yes. So the answer is known, but the nature of Ernie's response also implicates that the answer to the question was so obviously yes. An additional convey meaning in such a case is that because the answer was so obvious and the question did not need to be asked. Next will be explained by my friend.
Okay, so the next one is properties of conversational implicators. So all implicators we have explored have been located within the conversation, with inferences made by those who hear the utterance and try to maintain the assumption of cooperative engagement. Speakers can always deny communicating these implicators because they are part of what is transmitted but not said. Deniable conversation, it means that they can be denied or reinforced. Next will be explained by my friends.
Okay, so the next part is properties of conversational implicators. So on the left side, you can see there's example, you have won $5. So this is the standard implicator with a number, and the speakers means there's only $5. And on the right side, uh, there are three examples. The first one is you've won at least $5. And the second was you've won $5. In fact, you've won 10. And the third one is you've won $5. That's for more than one. So the speaker tends to suspend, to cancel, and reinforce the implication. And so the next part will be explained by my friend.
Okay, my name is Hannah Eliani. I will explain about conventional implicators. So, conventional implicators are associated with specific word and result. In addition, convey meanings when those words are used. They don't have to occur in conversation, and they also don't depend on special context for their interpretation. In the other words, it's like an indirect speech or implicit speech, such as what is meant by a speaker utterance that is not part of what is explicitly said, or when the speaker says something that requires interpretation and is an indirect way of saying something. For the next part will be explained by my friends.
So we talk about conventional implicators. Here are the example. The first one, P therefore Q. Q follow from P, like in this words, Taro is Japanese, and this words here therefore can continue the next words like knows how to use chopstick. And then the second one, P with Q. P contrasts with Q, like in the example, John is poor, but he is honest. Next one. Hola. Next. Yep. And then the third example, even P. Contrary to expectation, even many high-ranking communist officials don't believe in communism. And the last one, P moreover Q. So in here, Q is in addition to P. Like John can read Swahili. Moreover, he can write poems in the language. And then the last one will be explained by my friend Spanji.
And these are the representative of conventional implicature licensing lingual expression. There are actually also anyway, barely, besides, however, manage to, nevertheless, on the other hand, only, still, though, to, yet, and in spite of the fact. I think that's all from our group presentation. Thank you for listening. Thank you.